Toastmasters today, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good evening.
Good evening.
Did you know that if you are multi-talented, you could confuse people? One such talented Toastmaster at this very meeting asked the crowd, "When I am the dear Modi, what can you expect?" The crowd was silent. Why? Because they were confused. That dear Modi then told the crowd, "What else but poetry?" Although he kept a straight face, the ignorant crowd were in for trouble. That poet emeritus then taught them the hard way to recognize talent. He hijacked the entire meeting with his poem. In other words, all the segments in the meeting was held during the breaks, when he took breaks from his poem. This poet is not very tall, he is not dark, but he is handsomely gifted with mirth and a great girth. But this girth is not a result of his callousness, but selflessness. He attends about 8 to 10 Toastmaster meetings every month to uplift various clubs. And they serve him junk snacks and give him those inches. But this poet is also very resourceful. He uses his girth as a transparent lectern. If he has to emphatically make a point, he rests his wrist on it. And if he has to read out the point, he rests his notes on it. Thus, his body feels comfortable. So this lecturer, this leader, calls himself a DTA. No, he has not completed his projects. TMI has not conferred this title on him. But TMI is not going to mind him, because he distinguishes by calling himself Donkey Toastmasters. A sobriquet he has given himself for tirelessly toiling to transform the clueless Toastmaster. Now, I have a very unique equation with this DTA. To say the least, our equation is very constant. When I was a toddler, he walked out of school after completing his secondary education. And when he completed his PhD in chemistry, I was at a stage where I learned that I will now have a subject called chemistry. But how did this equation remain constant? When I completed 1 year in Toastmasters, he had completed 10 years developing Toastmasters. Thus, our gap, our equation, remained constant. This doctor is an evaluator par excellence. During his evaluation, the Toastmaster who feels the heat is not his target speaker, but the poor timer. When he takes off with his dissection of the speech, he is laconic. But even the Toastmaster norms cannot stop him. Such is his impelling passion to induce merit. But what to do? The poor timer. He gets caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. But in our words, he gets caught between the agenda and the deep dwelling evaluator. Friends, to share more about my evaluator today, he is a scientist, he is a flutist, he is a trainer, He plays the veena. He is a quality manager. He represents the literati. In his community, his name means wealth. And in our fraternity, he is an embodiment of wealth, wealth of knowledge. Toastmasters and guests, please put your hands together for my evaluator, the one and only Toastmaster, Dr. Sampath.